All right, we're on question 7. Let's put our, by now, very familiar formula here. C1 equals V times V1 equals C2 times V2. And we see that Dr. Belinda requested that you have 300 milliliters of 3rd percent lidocaine on your back table. So we know that we're going to need 1/3% times 300 milliliters. And what we have is 1% times V1. Now, we see here that we got the 1% and 20 milliliter vials, but we're not worried about that yet. That's just going to tell us what we need or how many of those we need to pull at the end. So first thing is to find the volume of 1% that we need, not how many vials yet, but we just want to know the total volume of the 1% lidocaine. All right, so we've got 1 times V1, so that's just going to be our V1, then is equal to 1/3 times 300 milliliters. So that 1 times 300 is 300 over 3. So V1 equals 100 milliliters. So this is going to be how much of the 1% that we need. And so we need a total of 300. I'm going to start right here. We are going to end up with 300 of 1/3% minus 100 of is going to be our 1%. That means that we have 200 milliliters left. That is going to be our saline. So this is our total amount minus the amount of 1% tells us how much saline we need. And so this one visually, if we put the pie chart into thirds, yeah, I could probably do that much better. Let's try this. All right, that makes a nice circle. And we're going to put that into thirds. All right, then we will have our 1% lidocaine is going to be 1/3 of that. And then that's going to be 100 milliliters. The total for this is 300 milliliters for the whole circle. And so then that's our 200 milliliters. So 100 of saline, 100 of saline. So that is our one area here. This is our medication, or our 1%. 100 milliliters worth, and 200 milliliters of saline. All right, so then we know that we need 100 milliliters of 1%. And we were told that it comes in 20 milliliter bottles. So if we divide that by our 20, we'll find out that we need 5 vials to get that 100 milliliters of 1%. And then mix that with 200 milliliters of saline, and we'll end up with that 300 milliliters of 1/3% lidocaine on the back table.